Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. This is not a new box. This box I believe I purchased back in early 2000s, about 2005, 2006. No idea what condition this is in. Let's see what it is. And there, it is an ARTF. This is a version 1 of the SU-27. I haven't had much experience with ARTF, so I've no idea if they're good, bad, indifferent. I don't believe they exist anymore. They might. Let's get the cover off. One instruction manual. So when I bought this, I didn't get any of the gear it's showing on the side. They're the instructions basically. Plenty of gluing to be doing. So let's take a look at it. I don't even know what it's made from. I'm guessing it's EPO, but it could well not be, because it is a first generation. Does it say what it's made from? Let's take a look. So here's a wing. It doesn't feel like EPO actually. It feels a bit damaged here. It feels the same sort of foam that the Shark is made of, Sharky McSharkface. It feels exactly the same, not EPO. Yeah, a little bit worse for wear. The hinges are in fact tape. Horns already on, but no servos. It's got a plastic joiner. It's a plastic joiner here, this blue bit. This is my doing. This is when I had it on display. I used tape to tape everything together, which is fortunate, otherwise I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now. Big sticker on the leading edge, but yeah, it's not too bad at all. Let's see what the other wing's like. Basically exactly the same. This one's a bit better on the tips. Now if I remember, these tips are covered with a plastic protector, so I don't think the damage on the other one will really matter. But the top's brilliant, look at that, no problem at all. Hinges still good, tape hinges. Horns connected, no worries. Slots for your servos, don't have any servos in it. The paint's come off here where I've stuck it for display. But they're the wings. They're quite nice flying wing, I should think. Well, these are a bit weird. These are like foam, but they're pressed foam. A bit dusty. There's no rudder. It's just, I don't know what it is. It's like a plastic board. It's like foam with two sheets sealed and compressed on top of it. It's okay. No problem at all with the paintwork on that. I think we've got another one here. Yeah, no rudder or anything, just a straight vertical stabiliser. Two of those. Horizontal stabilisers, two of them. And these are interesting because these, obviously there's no, well, not obviously, there's no horn on these. So unless I took it off and used it on something else, I don't know why it hasn't got any. But these are, it's hard to explain, it's like a plastic sheet over foam and made into a sealed, like a sandwich. Still got some of the sticky tape on here, double-sided tape. But they are your horizontal stabilisers and elevators. And you can see the blue tape, a bit of the blue tape I used to stick everything together. This is double-sided sticky tape, which isn't sticky anymore. But that'll be glued on, not a problem. Alright, so there's no hatch or anything on the top. There's the cockpit, and it's got a little bit of detailing, no pilot. Colour's lovely, and blow me, it's got two, you can see that, it's got two 6-blade EDF units. So you can see the fan units from the back. Can you see down there? There's one and there's the other. See if you can see them from front view. There's one, there's the other. This is where the battery goes. Not much space in there. I can't stick a standard 2200 in there. It has to be the square type. And I can't remember if I've kept it, but I'll have to do some hunting around for it. Oh, it's got one of those Dean's connector things on it. Don't like those. So we'll have to sort that out. This is just like a plastic card, a foam card. Now this is exactly what it is. It's a foam, a very thin foam sheet covered in a plastic. Very lightweight, but very durable, very strong. These are just plastic bits. Wow. Vertical stabilizers and the horizontal stabilizers, they all screw together and glue together. It does have servos, and the servos for the wings are already connected to everything inside. So they're hanging off here, and when you put the wing on, you join them up. Undercarriage is just a bent wire, you push it in. It's already on there, so that's quite good. So it's got 4 servos, must have a steering servo in there, and a little grommet to adjust your front nose wheel. And that's basically it. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we've got in the box. It's in better condition than I thought. Got a bag here with the push rods and servo horns and clevises. That's not bad. Ah, look. We've got a bag here with horns, 2 horns. They'll be for the elevators. Got a whole bunch of screws. I don't know what they're for. I mean, I know some of them are to join the vertical and horizontal stabilizers to the fuselage. But I don't know which is which, because there's the tiny screws are for the servos. And these 2 little pieces of plastic, I don't know what they're for, they must cover some hole up. Oh yes, I do know. They cover the hole under the wing once the wing's attached. It's all here. This is great. That is the ribbon to put on top of your aerial, which is one of the old telescopic aerials. Perhaps take these off. I think, yeah, that pulls off, look. Ah, there you go. Oh, I broke it. Never mind. There, take that off. What's this? That's the speed controller. Wow, that's a big chunky thing. And it's an ARTF own brand. They've been quite clever here. What they've done, they've got 2 speed controllers actually in a single piece. I don't know if that comes off. I've got to be careful because I just snapped this piece of foam. I'll reinforce it and put it back on later. It basically goes there. I suppose back in the day that acted as cooling, just those two round holes. So that makes a bit more sense. That means each 64mm EDF unit is supported by a 40 amp speed controller. Yeah. I see no reason why I can't build this. The biggest stumbling block is going to be finding a battery that will go into that little bay. Yeah, and that's it. A couple of other things to show you. This is the nose cone, and it's plastic, just hollow plastic. And that obviously gets glued or taped to the front of the aircraft. And what's good about that is if it's tail heavy, you can put weight inside it. And the other are these wingtips. So if I can, yeah. So if I glue that plastic wingtip on there, which it should be, then of course that damage, which I probably created by using sticky tape, so I can take the paint away, or I might leave the paint and just use a bit of epoxy. Exciting times really, because it is an old bird. It's something you can't go in the shops and buy this. It just won't, you won't find one. So that is the Russian Knights Su-27, and it's got to be coming up to 12, 13 years old. Twin EDF, whoa, it'll be the first for me, 2 EDF units on a single 2200 milliamp hour battery. I should think you get a minute on it. I will take the manual away and give it a good read. It has nothing in the manual about the centre of gravity for this, nothing. So that's a pretty old school classic manual, isn't it, in Chinglese, and there's no C of G. And the motor, whatever this means, is a B2015-31S. What? There's also nothing here about how much flight time you get out of a single pack. Absolutely nothing in there about centre of gravity. I'm quite excited about this one now. I've had it for such a long time. It still looks pretty good condition. The colour's brilliant. Because it's been in the box, there's no reason why it should have faded. And when I had it out of the box, it was up on the ceiling out of the sunlight. So a bit of a blast from the past. I will put it together. I will commission it. And we will fly it. Great. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers.